Every time I lost a fight, I blamed my aim, my ping, my CPS. Maybe I just wasn't clicking fast enough, maybe I wasn't practicing enough, or maybe I just wasn't good. But after watching some of the best PvP players, I realized I was asking the wrong question. I kept asking, how did they click so fast? When I should have been asking, why are they winning so consistently? It wasn't about clicking faster, it was about thinking differently. Every single fight looked controlled, every movement had a reason, every hit was setting up to the next one. So I decided to study 3 completely different PvP players. Not to become them, but to understand what made them so good, and see what I could actually learn from them. The first player I studied was Marlowww. At first, I thought she was just insanely fast. Every fight looked impossible to follow. It honestly looked like she was just out-clicking everyone. But after slowing her fights down, I noticed something completely different. She almost never runs away. She keeps moving forward. Every hit feels intentional. She's constantly putting pressure on her opponent. She doesn't give them time to breathe. She doesn't spam critical hits. She only uses them when they actually matter. That's something I never paid attention to before. What surprised me the most wasn't her aim, it was her movement. She was always thinking about where she'd be after the next hit, not just where she was right now. After every hit, she changed her position. Instead of staying in front of the opponent, she slowly moves around them, almost like she's forcing them to lose track of her. She's not chasing combos, she's creating them. So I tried doing the same thing, and it was disaster. I kept forgetting my movement. Every few seconds I'd go back to my old habits. I knew what I was supposed to do, but actually doing it was completely different. For hours, I kept falling, over and over again, until several fights, something finally clicked. I wasn't playing faster, I was playing smarter. And for the first time, I actually understood why her movements worked. Then I moved on to Minemanner, and his playstyle couldn't be more different. He wasn't flashy, he was constantly jumping around. Everything looked simple. He almost never wastes movement. Every step, every hit, every decision feels calculated. Like he already knows what's about to happen. He doesn't look like he's trying to impress anyone. He simply controls the fight. He waits, he reacts, and somehow he's always in the better position. I take the weed and I grind it up. Yeah, I stepped in the spot looking fly as fuck. Old school bands with my socks pulled up. Girls gon' fly when the clicks show up. I tried slowing myself down. I stopped chasing every hit. I focused on spacing instead. I stopped swinging just because I could. It felt uncomfortable. I felt slower, like I was playing worse. But after a while, I realized I was taking far less damage. I was surviving longer, and my fight suddenly felt much more controlled. Minemanner taught me that winning isn't always about attacking more. Sometimes it's about making fewer mistakes. Being patient is a skill too. The last player was ClownPierce, and honestly, I expected pure aggression. I thought I'd just see someone rushing everyone. But what I actually found was confidence. Every decision looked fearless, even when it looked risky. He committed to it. He constantly pressures his opponents, uses environment, takes risks, forces people to panic. He makes every fight feel chaotic, but somehow he's always in control. So I stopped playing safe. I started making faster decisions, taking fights that normally would be avoided, trusting my instincts more. Sometimes I failed immediately, sometimes it actually worked, but every fight taught me something new. ClownPierce taught me that confidence can be just as important as mechanics. If you hesitate, your opponent already has the advantage. After studying all three players, I realized something. None of them play the same way, and that's exactly why they are so good. Marlowww wins with movement, Minemanner wins with control, ClownPierce wins with confidence. Three completely different styles, three completely different ways of thinking. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to copy them. I thought becoming better meant playing exactly like they did. But in the end, I learned something much more important. The goal was never to become another Marlowww, or another Minemanner, or another ClownPierce, because no matter how hard I tried, I'd never play exactly like them. The goal was to understand them, take what's worked, leave what's didn't, and slowly build something of my own. And honestly, I think this is only the beginning.